Just wanted to record a few thoughts on the Ringside episode today, which was headlined, if you like, by Anthony Joshua and Michael Sprott. Both of them very respectful, seemed like nice guys. It was a bit of a stark contrast towards the Gale Groves, Cleverly Bellew. They seem to be nice, respectable guys. Michael Sprott made a few comments that I thought were worth highlighting. The first is that he really wants to take Anthony Joshua rounds. He was asked, with his experience as a prizefighter champion twice, would it be in his best interest to swarm AJ early, put him under pressure, or would it be best to take Anthony Joshua rounds? In my estimation, Sprott possibly gave the wrong answer, which is that he's looking to go deep into this fight with Joshua. Now, I'm someone who's been critical of Anthony Joshua's build before. I thought that such a heavy, muscular build may not be the best husband of a 12-round boxing career. You know, stamina is key, ability to be light on your feet and to be conserving your energy is key, and I wasn't sure whether Joshua's build is going to be the best relative to a 12-round fight. Having said that, Michael Sprott, in my opinion, isn't the kind of guy who's going to take Anthony Joshua out late. I mean, let's be honest, Sprott looked old today. He didn't look like he was in the best of shape. He looked like he was carrying a few pounds of extra, and that's being quite charitable. I know Michael Sprott's never been a six-pack type heavyweight, but Anthony Joshua was young, athletic, in full-time training, training camp after training camp with 3 days break. He's going to be fit. Michael Sprott isn't the type of opponent, in my opinion, who could strike late against Anthony Joshua, because I don't think Michael Sprott is going to be one of these guys who comes on strong towards the end of the fight. He's inactive, he's out of shape. From my estimation, Sprott is the kind of guy who these days is going to do well in a prizefighter format, but probably isn't going to have the stamina to go to the end of the rounds. He's end of 10, 12 round fights, certainly. He's very much in the autumn of his career. So that was the first thought. Sprott also said that he was pretty sure Anthony Joshua would be able to take a good shot. He didn't seem to be overly confident, that he was just going to be able to hurt Anthony Joshua. And for what it's worth, I actually agree with him, because I think Sprott isn't the biggest puncher. He hasn't shown sort of strong knockout potential in very many years. And I think whilst Anthony Joshua may have a few frailties, I don't think Sprott's got the offense or the power to expose those. In my eyes, I still think this fight goes 1 or 2 rounds. I think, as I said before, Michael Sprott's been knocked out by the likes of Carly Meehan and Erkan Tepper in 1 round. I think Anthony Joshua's got more power than those guys. I think Joshua's going to be able to take him out all 1 or 2 rounds. I think from Sprott's perspective, if I was Sprott, I'd be inclined to sort of bring it in the early rounds, prizefighter style, try and put pressure on Anthony Joshua, try and make him buckle. Because if you stand off him, if you, fight conservatively to try and get deep into the fight, you're just going to be at the end of his jab. You're going to be eating that all night. And for Michael Sprott, who's an older, smaller opponent, it's going to be hard for him to come late in the fight after suffering that punishment. So I think either way, I think this fight will go 1 or 2 rounds, because I don't think Sprott's got the power to hurt Joshua, and I don't think Sprott's got the durability to go late. So I think the fight's going to go 1 or 2 rounds. If I was Sprott, I think his best bet is to bring it prizefighter style, as opposed to trying to make this into a 12-round fight, because I don't think that plays to Sprott's advantages these days. My only other observation was in the sort of face-off at the start. It was quite eye-catching just how much smaller Michael Sprott is to Anthony Joshua. I know we always knew that this was going to be the case, but just seeing it in front of you is yet again, Dennis Baktov, Konstantin Aris, this guy, they are matching him against smaller heavyweights, and yeah, at the end of the day, to my eyes, this isn't really a step up from Baktov. As I say, I don't blame them for making the fight because nobody could have predicted that Joshua was going to do to Baktov what he did, and this was made in advance of that fight taking place. So, fair play. Just a few observations on Ringside tonight. I'm interested to hear from anyone who watched it. How did you see this fight going? Were you impressed by Sprott's condition? To me, he looked a bit old. Speech was a bit slurred. He looked like he was a bit punch drunk. Thanks for watching.